Hey, good morning, everybody. It's 12:04 here at Classic Hits KWMC. Guillermo Garza along with you guys for the ceremony that we have going on today. Del Rio High School Soccer Awards that we have here at the studios. We are starting off this today, and we're going to be giving the winners out or giving them the trophies out for you guys. So it's going to be here at the studios. We are able to get all our winners here. Well, almost all of them. Some of them we are going to be doing a video call because they are out of town. But we do want to congratulate all of them. So, first of all, I'd like to thank all the coaches, the Queens coaches, the Rams coaches. Also, like to thank Rick Smith for helping us out during all the season. You know, there were some up and downs there in the soccer season, but we were always able to count on him. Thanks to them. Also, want to invite everybody. This is something off the subject for the awards, but it's something very important. Right now, we did get a message from the city of Del Rio, and there are still vaccines, Pfizer vaccines available for anybody 16 and over. So, if your kids are going to school, planning to go to school, it's a good thing to get their vaccines. So, anybody can go. Walk in, just go to the Del Rio Civic Center. It's just walk in, you know, give your information, and that's it.
That's it, and it's in 16 and over, man. It's very
16 and over, yeah, 16 and over, 16 hacia arriba. So, con los niños que tengan 16 años y quieran ponerse la vacuna, lo pueden hacer, o cualquier persona de 16 hacia arriba. Hasta dice ahí que si es su segunda vacuna, también se la puede ir a poner ahí. Si usted ahorita ya, bueno, ya pasaron 3 semanas de la primera vacuna, puede ir a ponerse la segunda vacuna. Queremos comenzar con eso para informarles antes que nos vayamos con todo esto. Nos vamos a ir primero con una llamada.
a una llamada to
de
our first winner.
our
no?
first winner, the best offensive player that for the Queens.
For the Queens. We're starting with the ladies, las reinas,
¿Dónde lo
ladies
puse?
first. Ladies first. Ahorita se lo enseñamos.
Yes.
So
¿Ya lo tienes tú?
Yeah, I'm about to pull her up on video now.
Vamos a ponerla ahí en el Facebook y ustedes la van a escuchar en el radio. Y nada más para que nos diga unas palabras también y felicitarla, claro que sí.
Yes, like I said, unfortunately, she couldn't make it. She is out of town, and ojalá que nos contesta. Says it's ringing. I hope she does answer, Miss Emma.
Bueno, si no ahorita a lo mejor nos regresa la llamada, pero para que sepan, the best offensive player presenter, or you know, the winner was Emma Rojas. Emma Rojas was the... No, bueno, no pasó, pero ya saben. Can I show this to them then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Aquí están. This is going to be the trophy. And we want to thank our friends of Skyline. It says Del Rio Queens Soccer Best Offensive Player. Ahora sí ya contestó.
Ahora sí ya contestó, no
Bueno.
sé si le puede subir ahí.
Claro que sí, está arriba.
Nos colgó.
Se colgó. Bueno, a lo mejor va en la carretera. Pero bueno, para que sepan, Best Offensive Player of the Year for the Queens, Miss Emma Rojas. Emma, how are you today? ¿No se escucha? Got it. Hello. Habla tú con ella.
Hello.
Hey, Miss Emma, how are you today?
Bien, bien, aquí nomás.
Qué bueno, pues muchas felicidades. Muchas felicidades por haber sacado el primer lugar por las votaciones de Best Offensive Player of the Year for the Queens. We have your trophy here. We're going to try to see if we can show it to you. Aquí está. Es un detallito de parte de KWMC. It's the Best Offensive Player of the Year for the Queens. And we want to congratulate you and thank you for being part of the KWMC Awards.
I wonder why. Maybe she has
No.
this on mute. Maybe she had,
No, sí se oye.
you can hear her on the
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Muchas gracias, Emma. I know you're out of town. Thank you. Can you want to say a few words? ¿Quieres decir algo en español?
Pues sí, nomás que pues muchas gracias pues también por todas las personas que votaron por mí y pues estoy muy agradecida con ustedes y con toda la gente.
No, muchas gracias. Y como decimos, fuiste escogida como la jugadora ofensiva, la mejor jugadora ofensiva de las Queens. La gente votó por ti, tú fuiste la ganadora. Así es que ahí tenemos tu trofeo y después te lo hacemos llegar.
No, pues muchas gracias.
Muchas
Sí,
gracias
está bien.
y que tengas buen día. Gracias.
Ándale, igualmente.
Hasta
Bye.
luego. Thank you. 1209 here at Classic Hits. There you have it. That was Emma Rojas with the winner of the Best Defensive Player for the Queens.
The Queens, yeah.
Yes. Y ahora,
Definitely. Ahora sí, ahora we'd like to welcome. Let's keep going. The people want to know first and foremost.
yes.
All the great sponsors now, but now, if we can have Mr. Ray Lopez from Lopez Roofing.
Ray Lopez,
Mr.
he's going to
Ray
be
Lopez.
presenting the Best Defensive Player.
Like, many memories of me and Ray back when we were in high school. They won.
Long time ago, entonces. Nah.
He kept his body. I didn't. That's one thing.
Así pasa, Junior.
Así pasa, ¿no?
Sí, así pasa. Pero ahorita vamos a presentar Best Defensive Player. Is going to be presented by Mr. Ray Lopez of Lopez Roofing, and the winner was Jocelyn Martinez.
Yes,
So we can have Jocelyn Martinez come in.
I think Ray wants to say a little bit of
Yes.
what's going on at Lopez Roofing.
Dime.
So right now we've got a lot of projects right now. We're doing a lot of commercial work right now, putting on some great product called Duralast. Yeah, it's just we're extremely busy.
You are?
They're calling us also for residential, like to do shingles, but we're kind of backed up. Like we're blessed. That's all I can say. Is like we're very blessed at Lopez Roofing. I just want to give a good shout out to all the crew over there at Lopez Roofing. You know, everybody working hard. We definitely appreciate everything that you guys are doing for us. Yeah, you know.
Good job.
Ray,
Good job.
Why are you guys called? Why do you have a shirt? And stand up
The
so people can see.
Lecologists.
What does the leaks?
Leakologist.
Leakologist.
It's
That's
like-
that's a college word right there for me. Why are you
It's
guys
like a
all-
doctor for leaks.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, exactly.
Simple.
We're straight up specialists when it comes to leaks. You know, there's been several times where customers have called us that they've had so many different roofers go to their houses and try to find a leak and to no prevail. You know, they give us a call. We're not going to stop until we find that leak. We have over 40 years of experience with this, and usually once we go, the leak stops.
The leak stops. Idolo. The leak stops here. You will let Lopez Roofing coming in clutch. And thank you. I greatly appreciate you guys sponsoring us. And you guys started in basketball and venturing off into continuing with Rams and Queens soccer.
Yeah.
But once again, Ray, let's welcome our winner. Who is our winner, Ray? Miss Jocelyn Martinez. I'd like to welcome her into the studio. No sé si está allá afuera.
Yes.
Jocelyn, pásale.
Hello, Jocelyn. How are you?
Sit and grab a seat here.
Okay.
They're gonna be presenting you the award. There you go. It's a
Best
little
defensive player.
small token
Thank
from
you.
from KWMC for being voted. You know, we asked the coaches, give us three girls, and we'll go ahead and vote. Well, the people will vote for that. And you were the winner for the defensive player of the year, Jocelyn Martinez. So I want to thank you. Great job this year.
Thank you. Thank you.
What are your expectations for next year?
Next year, they just gotta keep the grind going. Like we've been going and continuing, making it to the playoffs, and I think we should just, keep that tradition going. So
Okay.
we just need to keep working hard.
Is this your last year?
Yes, it
It
is.
is your last year. And where are you
Yes.
gonna go?
I plan on going to TAMU, Texas A&M International. So,
Soccer? Maybe.
maybe, but
You're
hopefully.
gonna concentrate more in your
Schooling.
academics.
Yes.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah,
But
we're-
they do have a soccer program there.
Yes, they do. They do.
So that'd be
Yeah,
good for you.
We were talking about it earlier because I was like, well, what do you see in your future?
Uh-huh.
And she definitely wants us to go to school. She was telling me she wants to get into the nursing program. And I was like, we definitely need people like
Yes, we do, especially now with this
Exactly.
situation that we have of the pandemic. And talking about that, we just got a message. I want to thank Mr. Lino Hernandez. He's the coordinator of the Del Rio Civic Center, and he's letting us know that there is no line for the Pfizer first dose. Yeah, first dose Pfizer vaccines here at the Civic Center, 20 to 25 minutes in and out. So if anybody wants to get their vaccine, they're ready. You can go to the Civic Center, in and out, and you can be safe, for a couple of months. So I just wanted to knock that in there, and that I think they need that also when they go to college, so they can be safe.
One quick question I'll ask you. What did you find hard about, obviously COVID was ever lingering behind us. What was one thing that you could say? Everybody knows that was hard, but what is one thing that you liked about it? I know some people say it brought us closer. Some people, and speaking with sports, what did you learn and say that came out good out of this COVID pandemic?
Well, actually, last year, when it just started hitting, I had hurt my shoulder in our last United game last year's season, and I wasn't gonna make. We were already gonna go to playoffs. We were already gonna be district champs if we would have won our last 2 games, and I wouldn't have been able to play those games. So
that's something good that COVID hit, because then this year you were able to play for the whole season. Okay, bueno, Junior.
You know, that's what, you know, everybody knows the negative part about it.
Yeah, but there are some positives for COVID.
Speaking with coaches from basketball, football, basketball, and now soccer, there was a lot of good out of this, a lot of unity.
Yes.
You know, a lot of more closeness together, and like I said, you all balled out.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, for me, man, I was not much of a soccer guy. You know that.
Yeah,
but
it was
into it.
It was exciting. I had never called. Well, I usually go, watch the games because my kids play soccer, but I never called the game. But it was exciting. We use different words. We, we try to make it entertaining. You could tell, other teams would get mad because they say, well, it sounds like the announcer is going for the Rams or for the Queens. Like, yeah, I'm going for that's why I traveled, 310 miles or 210 miles to go broadcast, because we are, those are our Queens or those are our Rams. And that's our goal, to broadcast it. If you guys are watching it because you won't watch the other team, well, I guess you got to aguantar al commentator.
Yeah. One thing also, I want to say, if you could, obviously, there's a lot of traveling teams, little league teams of soccer, los chiquititos. What do you have to say for the little girls? What do you have to say to them later? So whenever their parents want to show them, look, you're going to be a queen playing varsity ball in soccer. What do you have to say for las chiquititas?
Just don't get discouraged, because when I was younger and I was playing in like those leagues, there used to be like all girl teams, and then suddenly when you like start going up higher and
there's no more.
You don't hardly any
you have to
hardly
play
any see
with
any.
boys, right?
And so like just don't be discouraged, just you love it, you're gonna keep playing it. So
thank you.
That's some great picture, guys. Memo,
yes.
Just fills us in.
Thank you, guys. Yes.
Cap on a couple. Oh, let's roll, Ray. What you got?
I just wanted to tell beautiful people out there in Del Rio, if you're having problems with your roof, if you want us to top that leak, or you just need simply a new roof, go ahead and give us a call. Okay. The number is 830-774-2963. We'll be more than happy to send somebody out there to go take a look at your roof and get back with you.
Sounds good.
No pongan los sartenes en el piso.
López Roofing.
No.
Las ollas.
So y'all can stand really quick for me and get a picture here.
There you have it.
Thank everybody. Okay, who's watching this, Memo?
Well, we'd like to thank all the people that are watching. I know they're waiting anxious to see who won. We can say that our best offensive player was Emma Rojas, and our best defensive player was Jocelyn Martinez. I want to send a shout out to Sandra Robles, Janice Segura, Rolando Rivas, Samuel Rodriguez, Claudia Hernandez. Miss Claudia, thank you, Miss Claudia, for being with us también. Samuel Rodriguez, Janice Segura, como les digo, Kaylin Celedón, Sandra Robles, Alice Peña, Janice Segura. Everybody that's watching, want to thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, we didn't pick these candidates.
Yeah.
We asked the coaches. They gave us a list of 3, and then we put it up in our survey. ¿Cómo se llama? Survey Monkey.
Yeah, Survey Monkey.
And so you guys decided who won.
Memo, and I think before we get into the rising star for our queens, I really need to let everybody know in Del Rio how much support there was. This survey beat football, basketball with over 1,600 votes, Del Rio, that we were able to get from Tuesday till 9 p.m. yesterday.
So that was 4 days, más o menos.
4 days, 1,600 people.
A little bit more than 4 days, but 1,600 people came out and vote. went out and showed their support for their favorite player. We had nothing to do with it. KWMC, you
Just
know,
got the names.
We just got the names. We put them in there, and then we invited everybody to vote. Everybody had the same opportunity. Boom, boom, boom. They voted for their favorite player. Family members, friends, you know, high school buddies, school buddies. Everybody was able to vote. So I want to thank everybody for making this.
Coach Rivas, thank you
Yes.
for your assistant
Yes.
that came out here the other day on the nomination show.
Yes.
Que me dicen que le dicen a Coach Rivas around the school que le dicen Pitbull.
Coach Rivas.
Coach Rivas, I don't know if that's how he looks
Yeah.
or sometimes dresses, pero me dijeron ahí que le manden ahí. But I'd like to thank, like I said, thank you very much, Coach, as we get ready to welcome our last presenter who's
Yes.
going to present the Queen's Rising Star.
Jaime.
I'd like to welcome from
Jaime.
your Ashley Home Store,
yes.
Jaime.
Jaime.
Jaime, how's it going, sir? Míralo, yeah.
how's it
Míralo.
going? How you doing?
Grab a seat,
Jaime.
grab a seat. Jaime,
Nice to meet you, first of all. Nice to meet you. I want to thank you for being here with us. This is an important event, not just for KWMC, but for our community. We're trying to, you know, bring up the spirits of our kids, especially with this COVID that has been, you know, they have been struggling, especially the class of 2020 and the class of 2021, especially class of 2021, because they have to spend all year at home. I think that was a blessing for the teachers, but not for the moms as much, right?
That's true.
Especially my wife. I know she struggles every day because she has to wake up and have to, you know, have breakfast ready. You know, she didn't have to worry about, well, she worried about breakfast, but not lunch, and then a snack. Y luego que tengo hambre, y que me duele la panza, you know, all that good stuff. But,
Por eso está Beto como está.
ya sé, estoy
Por
bien
eso
flaco.
está.
Ya andamos.
Yeah.
Ahorita lo miramos.
So I want to thank you. What do you have there going on at Ashley, your Ashley Home Store?
Well, right now we got a few things going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
We have, first off, we're doing a big revamp for the store. This year we really made it a goal to really change up the store, give it a fresh new facelift.
Okay.
So right now, if you are one of our customers, we thank you for being patient with our little remodel we got going on. But it's great things coming. I know in the next week we have a lot of new product coming to the floor. It's going to be awesome. If you haven't been there in the last 6 months, it's almost like a completely new store. Amazing.
So you're gonna have a reopening?
No.
No,
It is
but
all
it's
happening
just
real
a
time.
facelift.
Yeah, no, it's a little
Oh,
facelift.
okay.
Yeah.
It's like a tummy tuck, but
It's
in
a
real
little-
time.
Yeah, we're doing a little bit of nip and tuck on
Hey,
it.
can I go for one of those?
Sign me up too.
A little Botox here.
You know how that
Yes,
goes. Just
yes,
you
of
know,
course. But-
rejuvenating our store. You know.
Yeah, and you guys are always doing that. I mean, every time you walk in there, sometimes, you know, you don't go often because the quality of the products you sell, it's amazing. You don't have to be buying products every time. So when you do go, maybe for a revamp for your house, or like us, that we have to send our kids off to college, bueno, pues vamos a comprar la cama, the bed, all that.
Los colchones.
Yeah, the colchones especially. You know, it's always different there. You remember it one way, and then vas y ya cambiaron todo, everything's different. And that's just to keep our customers, you know, with a new vision, or how things come up. Every, you know, so often there's a new way of looking at things, or new styles, and that's the good thing about you guys. That you're always changing. It's not the same store for 10, 15 years.
We try to follow trends.
There you go.
As trends comes, we try to keep updating them with them. And you know, that being said, you know, our store is always in a state of constant change. This especially. But hey, it's enough of that. Right here, what are we here for? We're here for our rising star.
Yes.
You
Who
know.
is the rising star, Jaime?
So
Make it
drum
interesting
roll,
for-
our rising star is going to be Andrea Salceda.
A ver, Andrea.
Pase para acá. Mira, there
Andrea
she is.
Salceda.
There she
Get
is.
a
Miss
quick picture
Andrea.
of you guys. You handed her that trophy really quick. And like I said, thank you, everybody.
There you
tuning
have
in.
it.
One more.
Our Rising Star winner was, or is actually, Andrea Salceda. I've met Andrea a long time ago when she played soccer for San Felipe, Del Rio Soccer Club, right?
Yes,
We didn't play for a long time, pero she was always there. She would play hard with the boys. I mean, she was another boy, if you could say it like that. I don't want to say in a bad way, but you stepped up and she wouldn't let him push her around. So you could tell. And you're our next rising star. That's what the coaches picked, and that's what the people picked. So I want to congratulate you for the Ashley Home Store Rising Star winner, Andrea Sauceda.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being with us. And what is your year? What year are you in right now?
I'm a freshman right now.
So you're a freshman.
Yes, sir.
Freshman.
Wow.
I've seen a lot more of you.
Yes.
What do you now? That's a fantastic season that y'all had.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
What do you? Everybody says, okay, you know what? As a rising star, what made you take that big step forward? I mean, to be a freshman, to be playing varsity ball, is something.
Yes.
You know, I tried playing varsity ball when I
No,
played
but-
freshman in baseball. That didn't happen.
Las
that
Canicas.
didn't happen. But how did you take that step? What made you become a rising star for your coaches and amongst your team?
Just the love for the game, you know. I mean, when you love it, you put a lot of dedication into it, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and you know, I think that's what really, you know, made the path for me to, you know,
Yeah.
make varsity.
Varsity.
And
Yeah. Congratulations on that. Yeah.
Interesting memo says you were in a co-ed team,
Traveling team.
traveling team
Yes.
with his boys.
Yeah.
How is it playing amongst
She's smaller
boys?
though. She's Beto. She would play with Beto. Beto
Really?
is a junior and she's a freshman. So imagine that.
How?
I
How?
She just loved.
Yeah.
But was it? Explain to me. Was it a little tough or?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Intimidating.
los golpes estaban iguales. The sliding kicks. Was the same.
Yeah, I mean, I love to play, so, you know, I mean, I expected those hits and all, but, you know, I wasn't going to let myself, you know, just be tossed around, so, you know, I had to step
Yeah.
up my game and, you know, enjoy playing with the boys.
Yeah, and you can tell because freshman being
And senior,
a senior?
and even varsity,
A varsity? Yeah.
She's
something.
strong.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Since obviously you said you've been playing since you were little. Obviously, do you want to say a special message out there to your parents
Oh, yeah.
because
of course, I
they're
mean,
probably the backbone of you.
Yes, I mean, they've supported me through, you know, everything. My dad, he was my coach.
Yes.
Since the beginning, and ever since then he's been my coach. You know, even right now, like even after our games, like, hey, you can work on this. You can
Es
work
el
on
que le
this."
grita de los stands.
Yeah.
Yo lo oigo. Yeah, I hear him.
Como conozco aquí
No,
también.
yo también. También dice congratulations from your tía and tía Marta and Alberto Niño.
Niño?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so they want to congratulate you for the Rising Star.
Thank
So?
you.
Well, and the same question I had just asked your teammate there. ¿Qué les puedes decir a las niñas chiquitas that are playing just starting or want to get into soccer? What
Yeah.
message do you have for them?
Just to keep playing, you know. I mean, nothing's impossible once you put your mind to it. And I believe all these girls they all have talent, and you know, eventually they can get here to the varsity level or just simply the queens if they just really put their heart into it.
Alrighty.
There you have
Memo,
it.
those,
Bueno.
that's how
Yeah.
you get it done.
Yes, that's how you get it done. And I want to thank
Mr. Hyman from Ashley
yes,
once again.
Mr. Hyman
What's the
from
quick
Ashley.
what's the quick specials out there just to remind everybody?
We have 0 interest right now,
Ooh,
6
0
months to 48 months. It's a great time to build that beautiful living room, bedroom, get them together, get a nice low payment. It's a great time to do it. I do also have certain mattresses are on special right now. I do recommend you try them, at least rest test our Tempur-Pedics. Man, we
I
lay
need a
down-
new mattress, so I might be going on
Yeah,
Esos.
yeah, you're gonna lay down
Mine's
on
all
it,
like
and you're
that
not
already.
gonna want to get off it. But don't worry.
Which one is it?
The Tempur-Pedics.
Tempur-Pedic.
They're the best. I'll bring you barbacoa tacos if you stay asleep. All right.
Mañana en la mañana.
Mañana.
Estoy en la tienda. Bueno, I want to
Hyman,
thank
thank
you. Yes, thank you for being with us.
Congratulations. Thank you
And
very much.
como decíamos ahorita, we are with we're the Queens. We already finished with the Queens. Best offensive player, well, the winner was Emma Rojas. Best defensive player was Jocelyn Martinez, and the Queens rising star, Andrea Sauceda. You know, all these kids are amazing kids. We had the coaches here, and they spoke great things about them. Each and every one of them that participated. But these are the people that you guys chose. You guys are the ones that made this possible for them. And I want to thank everybody for being with us. También Pedro Pete Sauceda. También congratulations to Andrea. También congrats from the freshman campus. Proud of you. Claro que sí. From the freshman campus también they're congratulating esta Andrea. So
Memo,
Dime.
taking a little break between Queens and Rams.
uh-huh.
I decided, and then I let you know, that towards the end of the season,
Yes.
I would like to give something different.
Yeah.
And no other than to name it by a man that you and all of us, my dad, have in our hearts, not because of how we know him, but because of his hard work. And to tell us a little bit about why we're naming this the KWMC Alfredo Garza Lifetime Achievement Award, other de una manzana que viene de ese árbol,
Yeah.
Memo.
Well, I think it's going to be hard.
Little hard, but you know it's
Hard for me to speak a bit, but I want to thank everybody. My father was a great person. Anybody that knew him was able to see what a great person he was. He would always help everybody out. He would always take the shirt off his back to help anybody, and that's I think that's what we're trying to keep going here at the station. It's hard. It's been very hard without him. You don't have that guidance, but you know, we have people that, like him, guided us through this life, and Mr. Rick Smith is one of them.
Yeah, he's gonna be the
Yeah, sorry about
about that, but also to tell us a little bit about what a Lifetime Achievement Award means
Yes.
to him. I'd like to welcome to the studio Mr. Eddie Amezcua, one of
Yes.
our longest. I owe him more than a thanks. All of us here.
Yes, we
Mr.
do.
Eddie Amezcua.
always being there for
From
our
Buffalo Wings and
for
Mr.
our
Eddie,
yeah,
pásale,
not just for our queens, but for our
Aquí
Rams,
estamos.
but for KWMC. ¿Qué dice, Mr. Eddie? How are you?
Bien, bien, aquí nomás.
Qué
Sir.
bueno, qué bueno.
Sir, before you could get into what a Lifetime Achievement Award means to you, tell us why you guys are known for the nationally known micheladas that I love with extra
Híjole.
olives.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a funny story about that, we actually, our micheladas, all Buffalo Wings and Rings across the nation serves our micheladas from Del Rio. They picked our ones. We have Jason Guzman is about 11 years ago came up with this recipe, and he said this I think is a good michelada mix, and we tried it out, and we said, you know what, we're keeping that one, and now the company has picked it up, you know, and ran with it also, you know, so
All over.
nationally, you know. When people drink a michelada at Buffalo Wings and Rings, wherever you're at, you know, it started here in Del Rio, Texas.
There you go.
Por eso está rica.
You know, it has,
Por eso está.
it has a little bit of Del Rio in it. That's what I'm gonna say. It's a little secret, right? But,
See,
but
it's
it
a
has
secret?
Del Rio in it. So it might, you know, I know there's some chips around here somewhere that you know
Yeah.
that come out of Del Rio. So
Yeah, we've got a lot of businesses, and we've got a lot of great people like you that have, they're entrepreneurs that love our city,
Correct.
like we do. And, you know, it's something good to know. I didn't know. Well, we did mention that last time that the michelada came
Yeah.
out from here.
yes.
But
You
I thought
guys
it was
are-
just like locally or, you know, close by, but it's nationally. So I'm great. I'm surprised, and I want to congratulate you on that.
Appreciate it,
For
appreciate
being
it.
a pick for that, you know.
To have that everywhere.
Yeah,
But I know you
it's
guys
an
are
honor.
more known for las alitas, and I like them
Yeah.
extra wet. Every time I go this.
Las cauliflowers.
Las cauliflower. Okay, so check this out. This is
Mátame, amigo.
this is my. Whenever me and my wife go, this is we always get a 20-piece. This is how it is, Del Rio. I recommend it. Sweet Thai chili, extra wet. Then you hit up a teriyaki, extra wet. Garlic parmesan with garlic parmesan,
Mango
extra
habanero.
wet. And the lemon pepper, but with the dry rub.
With the dry rub.
With the dry rub, all that. But I know there's also great things. I know you introduced a couple of new wing flavors that I'm willing to try here.
Well, you know,
this
speaking
weekend.
about the teriyaki and going with the Asian flavors is kind of what's happening here in around the United States right now. So curry is a big thing coming up, and so we went. You know, we like to think off the wall sometimes, and so we put curry and ranch together, and we made a sauce. So we have a curry ranch sauce that came out. We have a hurasa sauce that it's, you know, Asian inspired sauces as well, more tangy but a little bit of a bite to it. And then we have, you know, our Old Bay hot. So, you know, Old Bay, we used to put it on fish and our shrimp, and we do chicken, so we said, why not?
Yeah.
And so we threw in the Old Bay sauce and some wings, and man, I'm telling you what, on some nachos, you know, I've been eating in there. 11 years I've been eating there.
Ya me dio hambre.
Ya me dio hambre.
Ya
And,
me dio hambre. y todo.
Mr. Amezcua, what does Lifetime Achievement Award mean to you?
You know, lifetime, it's something that you've dedicated, something, you know, day in and day out. It's just, sometimes you have to miss, some
Family
family events. You have to miss some family functions. I know
Travel-
being,
travel a lot.
travel when you have to do it, not only for the sports, but in any kind of business, right? When you put your dedication and your own, pace and your own, heart to
Yeah.
it, it makes sense, right? So when you do it for so long, Memo's dad, we want to honor that recognition,
That recognition,
and
yes.
what have they done and what it meant to us at the end of the day, right? So at the end of the day, putting everything aside to make sure
Yeah.
that whatever it is you're doing
Is
succeeds.
100%.
Succeeds.
And he was, my dad, he was that type of person that he would not stop working. He would always be trying to look for new things to be able to grow. And, that's what he means to me. And I know not just me, myself, but my family. We just lost my mom also, and she was a really, backbone of him too.
Family, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
of a family. So it's not just an achievement award, but it's a lifetime achievement award. He achieved a lot. He went from being a delivery guy, he used to deliver banknotes, to studying through mail, becoming an TV repairman, then from there working in Ciudad Acuña, then being able to come to the United States, work here legally, and then bring us over and, go from there. He had his own TV repair shop. After that, he bought his first radio station. And after that, he bought his second radio station. And after that, he bought a cable system in Mexico. But, all this was his achievement. And we're
then
just
the
part of it.
legacy that he's leaving behind,
Yes.
right? So that's kind of almost in hand that the Lifetime Achievement Awards, without wanting to, you leave a legacy.
Yes.
And I think at this time, no other than to welcome the recipient of this award, our athletic director for the Del Rio High School and all sports, Mr. Rick Smith. If you could come into the studio here. Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Hey,
How's it
Mr.
going?
Mr. Smith, how are you? Good morning. Or good afternoon, actually.
Yeah,
Pass
that's
the-
not-
there we
that's
go,
not-
CD. And Coach Reason, a little bit behind on how you're probably the one to do this is because little do people know you're retiring. We're not going to get to see this.
I'm on my way out. Yes,
You're
sir.
on your way out.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your history and
Your trajectory
and
as a-
trajectory and all everything. There.
Okay. Well, I came here 32 years ago, and the expectations were 2-3 years, and then I would end up in the San Antonio area.
Okay.
But Del Rio's been so good to me, I never left. And when I came into this position, I would do this job another 10 years, but every year I wait, my family's getting older, and biological family. I've got lots of family here. It's just not biological.
Yes, sir.
So I need to just get closer to them, and my official retirement won't happen until I use a lot of my days.
Okay.
So somebody will be in my position hopefully late May, June,
Okay.
and then I'll help them transition, and then
Go from there.
I'll see where I get reassigned to and use a bunch of days.
Okay.
And,
You gotta use it.
yeah, I
But
do.
you're talking about dedication. Coach Smith was my reading teacher
Yes,
back in
so
8th grade.
Right.
Eighth grade.
25 years ago.
Wow.
25 years ago.
Let's not say years.
So yeah, and he was somebody that stuck in my head, and every time I was trying to do something, I was like, well, what would certain people do? And
Yes.
and Coach Smith was one of those people
Thank you.
that guided me.
Yes.
Appreciate
well, we want
it,
to
Eddie.
thank you for everything you did. We especially want to thank you for, helping us. Not us. I mean, you gave this opportunity. You and the school district gave this opportunity for this year to make it different, and that all the radio stations try to cover it. And we've done our best to try to cover as much sports as we can. And I know you can vouch for that. That we've
Yes.
tried our best. It's
Oh,
hard. It is very hard. We didn't know what we were getting ourselves into, to be honest. Because it was everybody focuses on one sport, which is football. But
Right.
we're trying to, transfer that to all the other sports. There's a lot of people that can't travel. It's hard for them to leave their families or their work for a day to go watch a game. So we try to make it easier for them and try to broadcast them for them, sometimes through the radio, sometimes through the phone, through Facebook. But, we try to do it for the people that couldn't make it, especially with this situation of COVID that we have here. So we want to personally, I want to thank you for having, the confidence in us to be able to do that. And this is just a small token of our appreciation for you. And it has my dad's name on it. My dad was a hard worker. He was just like yourself.
I appreciate it.
He worked here for, I can say, all of his life. And he just grew. And we want to wish you the best.
Thank you.
On your next endeavor.
Yes, sir.
And I know what you're talking about. You need time to
Be with the fam.
All right.
relax, chill, and enjoy your family after so much service that you did for our community. So I want to thank you for that.
Well,
Coach,
thank you.
One thing I do, everybody always says before they leave, they want to look at where they're leaving and say, man, there's one thing I'm proud of is for that. What is one thing as you drive away from the student parking lot, from your normal parking spot right in front, what is one thing that you're going to say, you know what, I hold this dearly?
Well, I just hope I left the school better than what I found it. And I think if you drive up to our athletic facilities and you see a lot of the, I guess, the things on the walls and the banners on the poles, and go to our gyms and see the murals in the hallways, and not only that, the success that our kids have had over the last 7 years. I think we're going on 55, and we may add 4 more before the end of school. So that'd be about 59 kids signing letters to go compete at the collegiate level, which is a big push for me. I think we should give all of our kids a chance to play at the next level if they want to. And then, we pushed academics. Academics was always priority.
Yes.
If you didn't take care of your grades, well, you're not
You
going to
wouldn't
play. Right. And great coaching staff. And before I end that, I want to thank y'all, because y'all allowed a lot of people to see sports that otherwise wouldn't have, not just football.
Yes.
And that's something else.
And that's what I was
Yeah.
explaining at the beginning. That I remember our first meeting. You said it at all the radio stations down,
Right.
and you told us, well, the only thing that we're asking is you just don't football. It's you try to do other sports.
Right.
We were trying to do track, but for track, I think it's
hard,
way
yeah.
it's going to be very hard. But we're going to look into it next year, see how we can do it, because a lot of track has a lot of things going on at the same time.
A lot of
So
moving parts.
yeah, a lot of moving parts there. But we were doing our best this year. We tried our hardest to be everywhere as much as we could. It is hard because sometimes other things come up that you already had planned, and then they change the game sometimes. Yeah, we had some of the games that they changed the date or they changed the time. But we tried our best, and we're going to keep doing our best for as long as we're here. So
Right. Well, I appreciate y'all. And sometimes I might have been a little hard-headed and demanding, but in the end, and I hope our kids and parents and fans all understand,
Yeah.
the purpose was to make sure we stayed safe.
Safe, yes.
That's my last priority, is to make sure we leave here without passing it among ourselves.
Something that I've learned here at the station is that we can't have everybody happy, but you have a responsibility to our kids, and you did an awesome job.
Well, thank you.
Just wanna
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Really
And-
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Coach, let me get a quick picture.
Yes.
As
It's a
memory.
small token.
Gets,
Yes.
Read some couple comments.
Yes,
there.
we have a lot of people saying that they're gonna miss
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Coach. They're gonna miss him, and just to chug along, Maria Sanchez Piña says congratulations. Also, también Rafael and Sobeida Renteria congratulating Coach. Rick Smith, Kayla Celedon. We have all these people just wishing you the best and saying that they're gonna miss you. Thank you, appreciate it.
Eddie, really quick before
Yes,
you
sir, yes,
bounce.
A ver.
Right away, real quick. What's going on this weekend at B-Dubs?
It's we're having a party every weekend, right?
That's what I'm talking about, party.
It's about having a good time. Del Rio, I know that we need it. We're still looking. I know you go down Avenue F or Veterans, and you see the hiring signs. If you want to come work in a fun environment, come see us. I know we're still struggling a little bit on that. You keep what you're doing. Maybe a couple hours here, but this weekend try the new sauces. The curry ranch or the
Las cauliflower.
the cauliflower. Yes,
Hombre,
it's different. And we have new plateware. We're trying to do change a little bit of our environment there. Let's have a good time.
Okay.
And we have the draft coming up, so let's see
Who's gonna get
gets-
that?
who gets what. And Dallas Cowboys supposed to get a good one this year, right?
Ah, no hablemos de eso mejor. Ah, Íbamos bien.
You have to wish. You have to wish, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
just
have a good one.
likewise.
Thank you.
Íbamos como íbamos bien y luego.
A great intermission there, Memo. A
Yeah.
great intermission.
Pero ahora it's time for our boys.
Yeah, let's go to our boys because ya se está haciendo
Ya se
tarde
está haciendo
también.
tardecito. And
Y la
a ver si
gente
está
quiere
aquí.
saber, mira, aquí dicen Maite Casas, congratulations on the award and well deserved. You are a great role model for our sports from Rafa and Sobeida Renteria. For all these for our Rick Smith, our athletic director. Yet that this will be his last year. Junior?
Last year, but going with our Rams now to present the offensive player of the KWMC Award, no other than the place that has been sponsoring since football keeps going on. A company
Yes.
that only doesn't just focus on, but also involved in community, sponsors a lot of events. You cannot
Imagine, yeah. They
A
do an
good-
awesome job, yeah.
One
they
of the
do.
top salesmen there, and I'm talking about Cecil Atkinson Ford here in Del Rio. Welcome, Doug. How's it
Thank you
going,
guys.
Doug?
Thank you for having me here today. What a beautiful day today.
Yep, it is great weather. You know, we're doing this awards for our kids. Something small that we've started this year to, you know, have people the opportunity to vote for whoever they saw in the field was a better player or the best player from 3. We're not saying all the rest aren't. It's just people were able to vote instead of just picking them out like they do on for the district and all that. So this one we let the people choose, and people have chosen. And we have Cecil Atkinson Ford here, Mr. Doug Humphreys, to present the winner. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I want to know.
Okay.
It's true. I always hear it, and I hear you guys tell me. But right now is the time. If I'm upside down, right, Doug?
Oh my! This is the best. I've never seen the car industry the way it is. If you're upside down,
Yep, you can see yourself there.
come see us. It's.
Come see us.
I mean, people that had appraisals probably 3 or 4 months ago, it's $4,000 more now.
Okay.
The car market is just going.
Because you guys need used cars, right?
We need used cars.
Yeah,
Lots of cars.
Lots of cars.
So
Okay.
if and that's the thing. People want to think if you're upside down, that means that the long term you're paying more for something that's not worth it.
That's right.
You go right now, get yourself and get rid of that negative equity, that overhead. Choose that new power boost. Tell me a little. I showcase videos of that power boost all the time.
Oh, my
I know
gosh.
you've test driven it. How is it?
It is the most powerful F-150 ever made, hands down. The horsepower, the torque outbeats any F-150 they put together. This power boost is a hybrid.
Okay.
So it also has in the bed of the truck, you got 2 types of generators that you can run off of. The one that I'm enjoying is the 7.2 kilowatt. generator.
7.2 kilowatt.
I have my house set up. We all
That could
went
run
through.
the station.
We all
Yeah,
went
they-
out of
they
power.
can. That could run this. You know that.
Yeah,
right?
that could run the station.
I
Wow,
actually
that's what we
backed
need.
the truck up to my plug that I have fixed up at the house. It ran the whole house. I
Ran the
watched TV. The air conditioner was on.
everything.
The stove, the dishwasher, the laundry.
All with that.
All with
generator.
that. All with that. Now I have a generator. It was already rigged up, but all I had to do was back up the truck, plug into the truck.
That's it.
That was
Are you
it.
serious? Just
Yeah.
like that.
My
So that's-
generator
I
makes
should
enough.
ask you a favor during the
You
winter
can
storm.
hear my
Or a
generator
truck.
probably from here to there, but the pickup truck is just dead quiet.
Yeah.
And when the battery runs down, the engine kicks on automatically.
Automatically. So it won't, if it senses the voltage going down, it
Right.
turns on, so it will charge
So,
back up.
I mean, think about going to the lake or
Yeah.
going to your little ranchito
Yes,
that
of
doesn't
course.
have electricity.
Just a lake. I mean, that way you can have
Yeah.
all your amenities there
Oh, my gosh.
for you know, especially not us. I know men can tough it out, but sometimes the women.
Hey, we're getting very spoiled with
Yeah,
technology.
we are. So that's a great option now that you can find there at the Cecil Atkinson Ford, the F-150. That comes out in the what, the 2021s or?
2021s.
There you go. You can,
Yeah.
man, yeah,
We're
probably
already ordering 2022s,
Are
okay.
you serious?
and we're only in what, March?
March,
Oh.
yeah.
April. Excuse me.
April, yeah, we're in April, yeah.
Wow. Well, Doug,
like I said, we'd like to thank Cecil Atkinson for being a sponsor. Not only when we first started this, just like when you guys heard from Rick Smith earlier, we started this with football, and we're not stopping.
Yeah.
And you guys have been the backbone of that, always backing us up and saying, hey, we got your back.
Yeah.
Stream.
Yeah.
Stream. Put Del Rio out there. Put
You
the
are
students out there.
one of our #1 supporters for all these sports.
But
I want to thank you guys.
That's one thing that Cecil Atkinson really strives on is the kids, our youth. Whether it's helping them in sports, whether it's helping them with school supplies, or whether it's helping them with donations, just to make it happen for scholarship.
Yes.
And I'm so proud to be a part of a great team.
Yes.
And to come back after Rick Smith, I mean, man, that's who would ever thought that Rick Smith would be retiring? I thought that this guy would outlive me.
Yes.
And it was tough listening to it out in the hallway. I could hear it, and I was like going, "Oh my God, the parking space and you driving by.
Yeah.
And who's golly."
What I think here, what people want to know is who Del Rio chose, the students chose for the best offensive player. Let's give him a welcome to the studio.
Angel.
Other than Angel, ¿dónde andas, Angel?
Angel
Stepping in
Alderete.
there is the hardware there, Doug. Let me get a picture. Like I said,
Is
if
he
Angel está en el TikTok.
Doesn't that look like me?
That almost looks like you.
That looks like me, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Look at that
Look at that, right there, stepping.
bobblehead there.
Bobblehead there. Let's see if we can get a quick picture here of you guys.
Nomás la mosca,
There you go.
Give me a little.
All right.
But
All right.
do the
What?
bump.
There you go.
There you go. One more, Doug, and there you go. Grab a
Ahora.
seat here, amigo.
Siéntate. No,
No,
no tenga miedo.
No. Aquí,
Yo, I've
aquí
known,
dice
I've
you
known.
won, so
Yeah.
definitely this is your time here.
Ángel, ¿cómo estás?
I'm good. Kind
Good?
of nervous.
You shouldn't be nervous. There's nobody's watching you, nobody's hearing you. I want to first of all congratulate you for not only being the offensive player for KWMC, but you also got district, and you got the Del Rio Local Awards. You've gotten a whole bunch of awards. We've seen you. We've been fortunate enough to seen you play for 6 years. Since Memo joined the team. You've been a great friend to him. You've been a great friend to me, and I just want to thank you personally for that. So now, what are your plans for after graduation?
Well, currently, actually tomorrow, I'm going to a college camp at OU in San Antonio.
Okay.
We're gonna go test that out, see how it is. And then we're still waiting. We're working on going to try out at TAMU in Laredo.
In Laredo? Okay.
And it's either between that or maybe even the the local community college at Laredo.
Okay.
And played 2 years there, which is NJCAA D1.
Okay.
And then TAMU is NCAA D2.
Okay.
So
those are your opportunities or your options right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are my options, and then we'll.
But soccer is still gonna be in your life.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure always either way. Even if it's not college, I'm pretty sure I'll still play either club,
soccer.
Yeah, or something.
Well,
But
we
I'll
still
play.
got one more tournament. Remember, for our
Yeah.
San Felipe Del Rio Soccer Club, starting April 30th. We're gonna go to the Texas Cup to see if we can bring back another first place for Del Rio. So congratulations on that, Junior.
Yes, Angel. Obviously, from hearing from what Memo, you have been playing soccer for a long time. A special message to your parents that have been with you desde chiquito, saying, "Mijito, you want to play soccer?"
Yeah.
Working harder to pay for those uniforms, la gasolina, the time, all that. ¿Qué les puedes decir a tu papá y a tu mamá que están ahorita oyéndote en el radio o en Facebook?
Well, can I say it in Spanish?
Yes, in Spanish, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, lo voy a decir en español porque pues mi mamá no es muy bien.
Está bien, está bien.
No es muy bien con el inglés, pero pues nomás les quería agradecer todo desde chicos, de poderme seguir mis sueños, desde chiquillo, de comprarme todo lo que necesitaba, de que fuera tachones, el uniforme, o como dijo, de la gasolina, los torneos.
Las comidas, porque Ángel come bastante. Eso sí sé. No, sí. Está igual que Beto, comen igual.
Pues sí, las comidas, los hoteles, todo lo que tuvo, ¿verdad? Nomás les quiero agradecer por todo y pues también por siempre creer en mí y ayudarme en seguir mi sueño. Ellos siempre, mayoría de las noches siempre hablo con ellos de pues mis planes y todo eso. Y ellos siempre me apoyan y dicen de que tú escoges lo que tú quieras, ¿verdad? Lo que escojas, tú vas a tener nuestro apoyo 100% y todo el tiempo. Entonces, ¿verdad? No puedo decir mucho de eso, nomás que pues gracias, ¿verdad?
Y
les
echarle ganas en el estudio, porque acuérdate que eso es lo que te dejan tus padres.
Sí.
Así es que esa es la manera que más les puedes agradecer, es siguiendo estudiando y a sacar buenas calificaciones. Muchas
Ajá.
felicidades.
Gracias.
Thank
todo?
you. Es todo.
Es
Real
todo
quick,
por el día de
Doug,
hoy.
What are your hours this weekend?
Yes.
For today at Cecil Atkinson Ford.
6 o'clock today, folks. Make it by before we shut down. I left the dealership. We were hoping to bring some more of our staff with us, but they were all with customers.
Customer, that's good.
Even Victor's out there with some.
Even Victor's out
Anda
with
haciendo
some.
Victor allá afuera.
Trabajando, pues tienen que. Got to get those numbers, right?
Hey, when you got the GM out on the lot, you're getting all kinds of discounts.
Yeah,
I guarantee
that's
you on
good.
that.
That's
what a
good.
Power boost. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys for being with us.
Thank you.
Congratulations to our friend Angel
Yes,
Alderete,
sir.
also
Thank
our
you,
friend
thank you.
Doug Humphreys for being with us. Appreciate you taking the time to come down here and present this award to Angel Alderete for the Best Offensive Player of the Year for the KWMC Awards.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank
You
you.
guys
We're gonna
have a great
we're gonna
one.
go
Let's go
with
with
some
some
of
of
the we're gonna go with some of the.
Appreciate
Dice Claudia Hernandez watching. Thank you. Congratulations, Angel. También congratulate everybody that voted, ¿verdad? Dice aquí Patty Hernández, felicidades a Emma Rojas y Ángel Alderete. También a todos los que participaron también. Queremos agradecerle a los demás que quisieron, bueno, que fueron parte de estas votaciones, como fue Manuel Vela. Manuel Vela también fue un jugador muy excelente. Y también agradecerle a Luis Estrada también. Luis Estrada por ser parte de de esta votación, ¿verdad? Pero la gente votó y escogió a nuestro ganador Ángel Alderete
Really quick,
para
people
esto.
want to know the recap of starting with Queens. And
Ahí voy.
quién ganó.
You want me to say 'em?
Yes.
Ahí va. Best Defensive Player, Emma Rojas. Best Defensive Player, Jocelyn Martinez. And Rising Star, Queens Rising Star, Andrea Sauceda are the winners. Y fíjate, tenemos un mensaje aquí de Ángel, de la señora Sonia Aldrete, que es la mamá de Ángel. Dice, te amamos y eres un orgullo para nosotros, Ángel. Estamos llorando.
Well, see,
Yep.
you know,
Those are nice words from
nice words.
from
And,
from our
let's keep it
kids.
going now.
Let's gonna keep it going. Now we're gonna invite Miss Jennifer.
Ándale, Jennifer.
Miss
Uh-oh.
Jennifer Ramirez.
That was-
Yes, Jennifer. First of all, I'd like to thank you for being able to come in such short notice.
Everybody.
Miss Jennifer, if you guys don't know, has been the booster president for
9 years. Well, no, I've only been the booster president for 3 years.
3 years, but you've always been involved in the booster club for 9 years.
Yes, sir. For 9 years.
Yes,
Yes.
9 years has been a great part, or I could say the foundation of the booster club. You know, we were fortunate enough to work with her for 3 years. Yes, 2 years? No, 3
How
years.
long we've been doing this?
Yes, 3 years,
Since
right?
sophomore or freshman
Sophomore.
year. Almost 4 years now.
Almost 4 years. Yes. Well, what I wasn't the president. I was the treasurer for a couple of, but that doesn't matter. The only thing that I want to let you know is that you've done an awesome job, not only for the Del Rio Rams Booster Club, but also as a team mom of the San Felipe Del Rio Soccer Club. You know, we've been with them for, I've
Yes.
been with them for 6 years or 7 years,
Yes.
and you've
Thank you.
been a fundamental part of your husband's life, your husband's work with the kids. It's amazing. I don't know how you do it, but you're always able to have time for the kids, you know, time for us right now. So personally, I want to congratulate you and thank you from the bottom of my heart, and also my wife's.
Thank you. Thank
You
you. I
know,
appreciate it.
she takes you very highly. She speaks of you very highly, and just want to thank you first of all. what do we have planned for our seniors, so you can let them know about the scholarships that we're giving away, just so they could kind of know what they have to do?
Yes. So each year, we have not unfortunately been able to have a fundraiser this year, but fortunately last year we had a big fundraiser, yes, and we raised close to $8,000 last year.
Yes.
So it held us over to this year due to COVID. You know, we haven't been able to do another fundraiser.
Yeah, it's been hard. Yeah.
But we have the money. We should be able to offer each one of our seniors a $500 scholarship, I think, for those that are going to college.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to go to the next level to get that scholarship fund. They just got to have been a member of the varsity team this year for 1 year. So
1 year. Okay.
we'll put that out this week. So that's
Sounds
the
good.
plan. So.
Sounds good. Well, like I was saying, I want to thank you. And we were talking to the coaches. When was it, Jimmy? Tuesday. And they were really sad because this might be your last year.
Yes.
We might.
No.
She has. Well, she doesn't have to. But her son is graduating. Her youngest son is graduating. She's graduating with Memo too.
Yeah.
So it's time for the next batch of parents to come up and.
It is.
And
We're looking for volunteers, parents. I want to let you know that being on the Booster Club is important for team morale. You know, we're volunteers and we have players that happen to be our children.
Mm-hmm.
But it's important that you are there for all of the children. So I ask that if you have a son, a future Ram son, you know, please consider coming on the Booster Club and replacing. Memo and I will be finishing up our time, and we need some good replacements. We need parents that are there for the entire team. I mean, yes, it's important that your son is there as well, but you need to work with the coaches. You need to work with the whole team. So. Please, if you're interested, we are looking for some new recruits for the future generation.
Yes.
And I've enjoyed my time. It's not that I want to leave the Booster Club, but we've been doing club soccer. I'm going to talk for that for a second for 8 years now, and I'm the team manager in addition to all the Booster Club.
Yes.
In general, I love the children. I'm there for all the children. I spend nights laundry,
You are.
raising money, scholarships, and I've had wonderful Memo and his wife to help, and many other parents that I couldn't mention all of you through all these years. We couldn't have done this alone. This has been a team effort across the board, and but it's time for the next level. You know. We need to look forward to other opportunities and other things to do. I have a lot of things I've put on hold for years that I want to do.
And then you have your kid going to college, so you need to focus on that also.
Definitely.
Try to help him out as much as you can, and good luck to Austin and his future endeavors in college.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
so this time we're gonna invite Noé Trujillo, the winner of our best defensive player. Noé. All right. Hey, grab a seat. Oh yeah, if you can just present him with the trophy. It's a small token from KWMC. It's Noé Trujillo was the lucky winner. People voted for him through our survey.
Over 1,600.
Yes, over 1,600 people voted. That was a lot of people. We've never had that many amount of people vote. We would just get up to about 1,000, 1,100. But now it's 1,600 people that voted for Queens and Rams soccer. So I think we're doing a good job here of, you know, involving not just football, but trying to involve all the sports and all the people. Noé, first of all, I want to congratulate you also for being the defensive player for the district. Also academically for being able to, you know, keep your grades up. I know that's something that the coaches were talking about the other day, that they struggle a lot because we do have a lot of good players, but sometimes their grades are not there. So we need to keep as parents reminding our kids that they need to keep their grades up. So congratulations. What is your future endeavor, or what is your future going to look like for your college?
Well, I'm still seeing, but I plan to go to San Antonio. You know, if there's the opportunity to play soccer.
Okay.
I'll take it. We'll still see.
You'll still see?
Yeah.
Okay. So San Antonio is your first option, but you'll still see there's other opportunities to keep playing soccer.
Mm-hmm.
That I know soccer is in these kids' blood. but we do have an example, and I don't mind. I don't think they'll mind sharing us. We did have a kid last year that was also in soccer, Tames.
Yes.
But at the end, he decided not to go with the direction of soccer and academics. He just decided to go to academics because he got into the University of Texas, which is a really good business school.
Right.
So sometimes, they do want to do soccer, but they don't find the right school that has everything for them.
Right.
Right, Jennifer?
Yes, actually, yes. Tames was headed in that direction, but he got an opportunity to go to a top-notch Ivy League school, UT, the business center. He got right into the business center. So I don't fault him. I mean,
Yes.
that was an awesome selection.
Yes.
That's going to be future. It's going to set him apart from his other colleagues when he applies for jobs in the next level. And I don't mind saying that's the same with my son. My son, Austin Ramirez, was in the same direction. He was looking around at soccer. Trying out at schools and camps. And A&M presented an opportunity to him to go straight into the engineering program. So and his grades he's always taken very seriously. And he also wants to work for NASA future. So they have internships with NASA. So, it happens. You got to think about
they
your
try
future.
to look at soccer as part of it, but sometimes it's very hard to find a school that has both, especially when they have a football team. Sometimes they don't have a soccer team for either males or females. So congratulations to also Austin. He is going
Thank
that
you.
route. So,
He is.
academics is going to be first because that's what's going to put foot on the table first. right?
Exactly.
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 So thank you, Noe.
Yes.
Nico, really quick, you've been doing soccer for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
What is one reason that you've kept playing soccer and that is your passion? What is that reason?
Well, first, my parents, they have always,
pushed
me to play sports and soccer. I've played soccer the most. I've played other sports, but soccer's my passion. I have a great passion for it.
And how did you find that? I mean, did you try other sports or you just saw it on TV and it's like you saw Jorge Campos and you saw all those main stars there? What was it that made you say soccer?
Well, my dad has always played soccer, and I saw him. I saw him as a great role model for playing soccer. He's taught me many, many things, basically because of him.
And what do you have to say para los chiquitos? The
Well-
ones that are just, they don't even know a left to right. They
Yeah.
just put them a ball and they're just going. And what do you have to say to them so when later on parents want to show them some video of some varsity boys?
Yeah.
What do you have to say para los chiquitos?
Well, just work hard and for whatever you want, If you work hard, you'll get there. Hard work pays off.
Now, any special words to your parents?
Well, thank you for all they've done for me, kept me pushing into playing sports, soccer, and that's it.
Okay. Thank you, Noe.
Thank you. Thank
There you
you
have it.
very
That was
much.
Noe. We want to thank everybody.
Appreciate everybody.
Jennifer, anything last words?
No, sir. No, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, coaches. Thank you for the opportunity to assist you with the Booster Club all these years. Good luck in the future. You got a lot of up-and-coming superstars out there in the soccer arena, and they're going to do well. And parents, I want to stress one thing, grades. It's very
Yes.
important. You can't play on the soccer field at the high school if your players aren't passing their grades. So take a little time each day, ask them, like I've done with my son. Is your homework done? How are your grades? How are you doing in school? Because they have to do that to play, and to play at the next level, it's no different.
Yeah.
I mean, at the next college, they're only going to be given one chance academically if they're struggling academically.
Exactly.
So
start focusing on that right now, especially for all the kids that are upcoming freshmen, sophomores. Need to keep your grades up for next year. I know we have a lot of kids that have a lot of soccer potential, but sometimes they struggle a bit on the grades. Just need to keep poking at them so they can do their work and do their. Now, COVID also has played a hard role on this because it's not the same to be in the classroom as to see it in class or in the TV at home, but that shouldn't be an excuse. We should all focus on our grades. So, dice aquí Luz Elena Trujillo, felicidades, ¿no?
Gracias.
Me imagino que es
Mi mamá.
tu mamá. Muchas felicidades a la señora Trujillo, al señor Trujillo también. El otro día le andaba mandando fotos. Dije, mire, le voy a mandar fotos y no era Noé, era el papá. He had the picture of his son, a proud father. So, and I apologize because I thought it was Noé's phone, but he's like, no, don't worry, send them all. Yeah. So,
And-
Noé,
appreciate
Mm-hmm.
it.
Thank
And I want to say a thank you to KWMC. Thank you
Oh,
for
you're
all of your hard work, for being at all the games this
Mhm.
year. Thank you. We
No, you're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
No, you're welcome.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
I know
Trying
the
to do our
players
best.
and parents appreciate
Yeah.
it, and just from the
Yeah,
bottom
we
of
have a
our
lot
heart.
of parents that stop us and say, "You did an awesome job," because I couldn't go see the games, or we like to see the finals and
Yes.
trying to support. We couldn't go, but we saw the finals and the refs. Nomás no los refs, siempre batallando con los refs, pero bueno.
Till this day, we still do with the umpires.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Thank
thank
you.
Jennifer.
Thank you guys for being with us. We're going to go ahead and repeat all this information for you guys. Remember, best offensive player for the Queens was Emma Rojas. Best defensive player for the Queens was Jocelyn Martinez. And Queens Rising Star was Andrea Sauceda. And also we presented the KWMC Alfredo Garza Lifetime Achievement Award presented by Mr. Eddie Amuesca to Rick Smith for his hard work throughout this, she said 32 years?
32 years.
32 years of work here for our community. And y ahora vamos a tener a...
Yeah, I'm gonna to present the last award.
Mhm.
To present the last award, I'm gonna reach out to our good friend, uno que también nunca para y mira todos por en frente there. I'm gonna see if he is probably walked in here, but I need to give you guys a call. I'm gonna give Homer. A ver, ¿dónde anda Homer? ¿Dónde anda
A ver.
Homer? Si le pueden, a ver si
¿Ya
nos
está arriba?
contesta. Hopefully he does.
A ver si no
And
está ocupado.
no, he may. ¿Cómo
Homer.
estamos, Homer?
¿Cómo estamos? Aquí trabajando.
Es todo. ¿Dónde andas?
Acá en RK poniendo unas llantillas.
Aaron Cake poniendo unas llantas, trabajando como
Yes,
siempre. Homer, thank you for being with us today. Thank you for presenting
Yes, sir.
the Rising Star Award. But first of all, I'd like to talk to you about off-road recovery. What is it you do for our citizens, and what is it you do for people?
We do lockouts, fuel delivery, jump starts, tire repair. We do it all, but it's a phone call away. Anything you guys need to service, we can hook you guys up.
Okay, and what's the number to call?
830-765-5851.
Ya está. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you for also being. Thank you all for also being part of the sports section here at
Yes, sir.
KWMC. Supporting our kids with with sponsorship to be able to bring you guys basketball, soccer. Now we have baseball going on. So I want to thank you for always being and showing your support to KWMC first of all, but you're actually showing it to all these great kids that we have here in Del Rio. So thank you.
Oh, is Homer, really quick, Homer, a couple words to these players that just received awards. You're a man that goes and gets it, right? No nos esperamos para nada, ¿verdad?
My motto is just go and get it, because it ain't going to come to you. Just strive for what you need and get what you want, and that's it. Échale ganas.
There you have it.
And who's the winner there, Homer?
I don't remember, sir.
He remembers, Mr. Roberto Garza. They call him Beto. He is here. Homer, thank you once again. What's that number for off-road recovery?
830-765-5851.
There you go.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Homer.
Thank you. Congratulations. Ahí está ahora. Well, to me, it's an honor to present him. I hope.
Una manzana del mismo árbol que está aquí.
No, esa manzana salió más perrona, como dicen, más buena. I'd like to present to you my son, my middle son, Roberto Garza. He was the fortunate winner of the Rising Star. We want to also congratulate the other participants, Eli Lozoya and Julian Rivera. But Beto came out with the most votes. Congratulations, Roberto. I think I'm going to let Junior talk about this because I don't want to start crying.
Beto, by all means, from seeing you play, from even others, whenever I would comment or the other camera over there, hop one more. There we go. Hop one more there. And I said we're from other commenters, from me seeing soccer for the first time there, and like I said, I'm a fan of it. And but more than that, you guys made it entertaining once again. Yeah. A lot of people would always say Beto has a good leg. He has determination and drive. Academically,
he's
Tell her,
ranked up there.
you're killing it. What number are you in your class right now?
7.
Number 7, Del Rio. Number 7.
Number 7 of his class.
Out of the junior class. So that goes to show you, you know, he puts academics first, sports obviously second. Mijo, what do you have?
Y al papá el último.
Y al papá el último.
Porque no hace caso.
What is in your future? Obviously, you got one more year of ball, but what are you looking into?
By colleges?
By colleges, yes.
A&M, first option, College Station.
Majoring in?
Business administration.
Business administration. He's gonna take over his dad. Ya me va a quitar el trabajo.
And that's gonna lead to my second question. Not much, I would say. I think for a proud parent, is always one to say, my son is attending a big school.
Yeah.
You know, what made you say academics first, sports second?
Well, they've been telling me that since like I started playing. It was always grades first. So yeah, that their drive on me.
Right now, rising star winner.
Yeah. We gotta also acknowledge you know, the great job of the other kids. Eli Lozoya, he's an awesome upcoming freshman. We also got to congratulate también Julian Rivera. He's our next goalie for the Rams. As the coach says, you remember, Julian sat out this year because we had my other son Memo play the starting position for the goalies. But Memo's leaving, so now Julian is his time to shine will be next year. And sometimes you have to do that. Memo sat on the bench for 2 years.
Wow.
His freshman year and his sophomore year, and then his junior year was he didn't do that well in academically. So that's what we emphasize on academics, because he couldn't play. And then when he was able to play, COVID hit, and it was over. So
game over.
This was actually his first year where he could play, you know, throughout the whole year. He kept his grades up. He did a good job academically and on the field. He did some good saves. He played. No, he did.
He did good. Memo, Beto.
But congratulations to all of them.
All of them.
You know, we don't have anything to do with it. It's something that I want to clarify here.
Yeah,
it was people that voted, and
1,600 of you.
1,600 people voted, and Beto was able to edge out.
There's the official 620 right there.
Yeah, por poquitos votos fue lo que ganó Roberto.
Yes.
So congratulations to him. No
Beto, siempre oigo tu papá que se la están pasando en otro de Sanfe. You guys might bring another championship to Del Rio. But that's the plan. Y todos, we all want that. But what do you have to tell your dad there and your mom that's watching on Facebook? Because en español, porque no nomás es, obviamente el juego, obviamente es el tiempo de un papá, una mamá, dándote almuerzos, tu mamá mandándote tacos para que cuando acabes el juego, ahí están tus taquitos, mijo. ¿Qué les quieres decir?
And you know what? Just before you go off there, Beto, his mom has a nickname for Beto.
Ándale.
El Jefe. Yeah. Yeah. He's a jefe. He's a jefe of the house because he always demands. But he's also a person that contributes a lot. Contributes academically in soccer. En la casa a veces no mucho, ¿verdad? Porque tira la basura y ahí se queda 2 o 3 días. Pero no, he's an awesome kid. I mean, I can't speak, you know, as a proud parent, we only speak proud of our kids. We do everything for them. As one of my brothers said, we take our back of our clothes, and I think all the parents that are watching me could say the same thing, that we actually take the clothing off our back to give it to them so they could succeed and do better than we do in life. So congratulations, Beto. Any words you don't want to mention to all these kids that are coming up, freshmen, even
No, pero primero para tu papá y tu mamá.
No,
los que no. Last.
Now, first, for the freshmen,
yes,
grades first. You always want to be passing because, like, Memo.
Yeah.
Passed a single class.
Yeah.
Didn't
Por
get to
una
play his
class que no pasó, he couldn't play. So,
Couldn't play whole season.
y este año también hubo varios que también we couldn't have them there that we needed them.
It was like six or seven.
6 or 7 that we needed them, and just academically they weren't there. Pero, como dice Beto, grades are first here for you guys.
That's what got him into A&M.
La cabecita les gustó, that little bobblehead.
Thank you,
trophy.
Skyline.
Thank you to our friends at
Skyline
Skyline
Embroidery. Thank you
for being helping us with these
awards for all these other ones.
Yes.
Ahora sí, lo que quieren oír, not only your parents, your family, your family watching on Facebook, todos los de Dallas, de wherever you have them, Garza's all over right now.
Houston, Dallas.
Muy orgulloso Garza's ahorita.
San Antonio también.
Sir. Okay. Well, to my dad first, thank you for pushing me. Thank you for making me be in sports, because without that I wouldn't be here. And to my mom, híjole. And you say it in Spanish, no?
Yeah, say it in Spanish for your mom.
Mami, gracias por todo, gracias por levantarme todos los días, por empujarme, por...
Las comidas que hace, las 20 comidas al día que hace.
Los taquitos.
15.
Los taquitos. De los, hey, you try some of those
try
tacos
some.
that she's...
Sí,
you,
yo
see, you see what a mom does for her
sí,
kids?
yes,
Los
por eso
taquitos de
digo.
carne asada, de carnita con frijolitos
Todo.
que les mandó
Oh, sí.
para que los niños no tuvieran hambre, ¿verdad? Pero
Beto,
bueno,
síguele.
Ya.
Ya nomás.
Te
muchas
amo.
gracias.
Gracias por todo.
There you have it.
There you
Vamos
go.
Vamos a leer de uno de los mensajes aquí. Primero felicitaron a Noé, Francis Hernández, también Julian Rivera, congratulating Noé, Lucilena Trujillo, felicidades también. Parents can also log in and check themselves. Parents can go with their own logging information. Congrats to Beto, well deserved, from Julian Rivera. Thank you, Julian. Zulema Treviño, también muchas felicidades a Beto, también from the Hipólito Alvarado family. Congrats to Mijo, part of you, Beto. Felicidades to Memo and Selene, and from the Alvarado family. También María Sánchez Piña, which is también a teammate, the mom of a teammate from Beto. Felicidades, Piña. From her, and there's a whole bunch of them también. Dice Sonia, Beto, haz llorar a tu papá ahorita. No, ya lloré mucho. You know, I'm a very, ¿cómo digo? Yo lloro bastante. Yo soy bien llorón, de volada lloro. It's very proud to be able to have one of your sons here. In district, they were also chosen first team. Both of them were chosen first team. Y también Rising Star was...
Most improved.
Most improved was Roberto Garza too. So he's got, you know, after 6 years of working, you know, soccer tournaments, soccer this, soccer that, you could see the fruits of our labor here. You know,
that's how.
So want to thank everybody. También I want to congratulate all of them. Queremos felicitar a todas las que participaron en el de este, también a los que participaron en todos los de los Rams and Queens también. Unfortunately, como digo, there could only be one winner.
Yep.
We didn't have anything to do with that. People voted, and we just got the results in. If you guys have questions about that, we can send
over 1,600.
We can send you the pictures.
Yeah,
para que no vayan a pensar de que,
Eso sí.
That's the only thing that I was scared of. You know,
Full disclosure. We can say
having a family member run for this, it could cause some type of controversy. Pero I had nothing to do with this. I didn't even look at the I don't even have access to that. So thank you, Junior, también, for putting all this together, for doing us an awesome job también, not only in soccer but football, baseball, basketball. You're the one that keeps me pushing and keeps me going. You know, let's do this, let's do that. Great ideas. I want to thank God, first of all, for putting me in you in my life and being able to do a great team together. I think we do an awesome team, and we hope we can, you know, keep growing this into more for next year. Yes.
They say we're not number one, but we believe we are.
Well, it depends who you ask.
It depends who we ask. Beto,
well, we have our listeners.
Congratulations, Beto. Memo.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Before we leave off, I want to send a shout out to my wife Selene for supporting me, for supporting us, también a Zulema for supporting Javier, and I want to thank you guys for being with us. That's going to be it for us. 123 here. Congratulations. I want to go ahead and just repeat all of them.
Yes.
Queen's best defensive player was Emma Rojas. Queen's best defensive player was Jocelyn Martinez. Queen's rising star was Andrea Sauceda. We presented Rick Smith with the Alfredo Garza Lifetime Achievement Award. Also, the Rams' best offensive player was Ángel Alderete. Best defensive player was Noé Trujillo. And rising star was Roberto Garza. Thank you guys for being with us. Thank you guys. También nos mandan dice felicitar. Also, thank you for supporting the Ram Band. Yes. We did also some stuff for the Ram Band.
For the
Yes,
Rams,
también
yes.
ahí
Ahí vamos.
and we'll be there next year también. Congratulations también. I also want to thank Jennifer once again. Also Coach
Rivas and Coach Conchola.
Conchola. Yes. Tani
Rivas,
Conchola.
listen, Rivas, que he's like a pit bull.
Está enojado a veces.
No, el pit bull, the pit bull.
El que canta.
El que canta.
Oh, perdón.
Porque
yo
como
pensé
se
que era-
viste con los lentes, that's just a word that I heard out there.
Yeah.
Que se parece como pit bull.
Bueno, felicidades a todos los coaches. I know we left some out, but congratulations to all. Also like to thank Coach Castillo. He's always, he always had time to speak with the parents, speak with myself. Todos los coaches. ¿Cómo se llama? Rivas, Ramos, Castillo. Todos. Thank you guys for being with us. Thank you guys for aguantarnos un año.
We're not
ups and
done yet.
downs, Ups
We
and downs
are
in
not
soccer.
done yet.
Yeah, that's going to be it for us. Felicidades a todos los ganadores. Y felicidades a todos los que participaron también. A felicitarlos a todos ustedes y que Dios los bendiga. That's going to be it for us.
See
Nos
you
vamos.
later.